Ngayong hapon mga kaigsonan, salamat sa Ginoo o salamat sa panahon. Usab kita magpadayon sa atong pagtuon. Ang ato nga pagtuon, nagalalom na ni nga galalom tungod sa atong pila na ka chapter o mga libro nga ato natun-an gikan na sa Episo, paingon sa Timothy, o karon sa Romans, no? Romans, Book of Romans. Ang ato padayon kining chapter, asa na ta nga chapter diri sa chapter 13, no? Okay? Human naman ta sa 12 og ato na na-discuss ang tanan nga interpretation sa chapter 12. Karon diri na ta mag-interpret tarong sa chapter 13. Ako gini ipadayon 11, 12 and 13 kay diri sa write up ni Paul sa Romans, diri nagsugod ang iyang pag-expound sa light sa plano sa kaluwasan, ang iyang foundation nga thought, ang foundation gyud sa iyang highlights, sa iyang punto why God revealed unto him the real explanation and interpretation through correct spiritually interpretation. Because sa dinhi pa si Jesus sa yuta, giwali yan na ni ang ginasulat ni Paul gikan sa Mateo, Mark, Luke, and John. Dili nila naintindihan ang buot pasabot sa light sa plano sa kaluwasan. Wala may nakaintindi kaayo bisan ang mga apostolis. Dili nila naintindihan. That's why si Ginoong Hesus gitawag ang mga apostolis nga mga buang-buang. Kadumdum ko mga ang ako gibasa dito sa Book of John, gibasa ko dito nag-ingon si Jesus nga, "Oh, foolish people, mga buang-buang nga mga katawhan." Kaya ang iyagi tubag ang mga apostoles nga nagkomosyon pagkawala niya sa lubnganan. Human si Jesus gilubong Bernes, nagpahulay sa lubnganan. Ikapitong adlaw maong Sabado og nabanhaw sa Domingo ikatulong adlaw. Tukma sa sulti ni Jesus nga this charts, I mean this rock, kay siya man ang rock, will be destroyed, or this body, ang iyang lawas, ingon niya, will be destroyed, but after 3 days, it shall be resumed. Ako mamatay, ingon niya, apan sa ikatulong adlaw, mabalik ako. O mabanhaw, should be resurrected. So, katong panahon na pagkapatay ni Jesus, gilubong nila Biyernes, nagpahulay sa tukma nga adlaw nga inugpahulay nga maong ikapito, gitawag na nato karon sa present terminology nato karon nga Saturday or Sabado. Ang meaning sa Sabado, Sabbath of the Jews or rest of the Jews, people of God. So, tinuod na Jesus was buried 6 days. I mean, on 6th day. On 6th day. That was Friday. And on the 7th day, he rested in the tomb. On first day of the week, Sunday, he was resurrected. Muna ingon niya nga, I will die and be buried, and after 3 days, I will come out from my tomb. from the place where he buried, then he will come out. Finally, pag balik na sa mga mga Marys nga ilaunta bisitahan ang lubnganan ni Jesus dala sa ilang mga pahumot, wala na si Jesus. Nagkomosyon. Hastang mga apostoles nagkomosyon. Tanan sila nga nasayod nga si Jesus gilubong sa ilang mga kasakupan sa mga apostoles, sa mga pamilya nila, nagkagubot. Kay ngano nawala si Rabbi. Meaning ang ilang magtutudlo. Rabbi means teacher. Okay? So that time, when they were on the way home, back home from the tomb, where they found out that Jesus was already away from the tomb, they found out that Jesus no more. He went out from the tomb without knowing of the people. Nobody knows when he was resurrected at the first day of the week. So, when they visited Jesus on the tomb, then finally they found out that Jesus no more was not there. So, the commotion was so big group and so very highlights in the midst of the group of the apostles. But finally, Jesus appeared. And even they did not recognize that Jesus was in their group while they were in commotion. And Jesus taught them. Nagsulti si Jesus kanila. And then still didn't recognize Jesus. And finally, Jesus introduced himself that he was their rabbi, and they were surprised so much. Even one of them did not believe that he was alive. But Jesus told them, because Jesus also was a little bit surprised with these people. They were apostles. They were their friends. So many Marys, friends of Jesus, and so many followers, friends of Jesus. When they were there in commotion, Jesus was a little bit in a feeling of surprise and a little bit offended. So Jesus said, "Oh, false people, you did not understand my words, and you did not understand the meaning of my coming from heaven, and you did not understand the right up of the apostles. I mean, the prophets, not exactly the apostles. The prophets, Jesus told them about the writings of the prophets from Genesis down to Malachi. All the revelation of the prophets in their wisdom from above. When the angels gave them all the wisdom from above, and they wrote the Bible from Genesis down to Malachi of all prophets, major and minor prophets. Those are all the messages or the light of the plan of salvation to be understood deep and so hard to be studied, hard and to be understood deep. But the people of Israelites, the chosen people, and likewise the Gentiles during Jesus period, when he was here on earth, the Gentiles and the Pharisees, the member of the Jews, who are great pretender because of their traditional practices in the bottom of their flesh, the lust of the flesh in their hearts because of traditional practice out from the teaching of the prophets. They misunderstood all the knowledge given by the prophet from the wisdom of God, which is the real meaning or real direction, real light, real explanation, real wisdom of the plan of salvation from Genesis to Malachi. All the people did not understand that until Jesus came and he expounded all the thoughts from the Genesis down to Malachi, all the messages and the light. Jesus expounded that during his period. That's why Jesus said, I am He. I am He that you ought to be understood and you ought to learn about me because I am He. What does it mean? Ingon ni Jesus, ako na ang nag-abot nga ginawali sa mga propita. Ako na ang nag-abot nga gihatag nga minsay sa mga propita nga mao ang plano sa kaluwasan nga maabot ang remedyo, ang remedial system, ang plan of salvation, an action plan from heaven nga ako na ang nag-abot nga nagsugod sa garden sa Eden. Paglapas ni Adan og ni Eva, it was revealed in Genesis 3:15. Diha dayon nga ang plano sa kaluwasan mauni ang dispensation of grace, meaning the system of the wisdom of God, so-called manifold wisdom. And that manifold wisdom was established through the messages of the prophets and the write-ups of the prophet, because it was already given from God down to the angel, and from angel down to the prophet, and from the prophet down to the people, and the people did not understand. That's why Jesus make his very critical words. Jesus uttered his very meaningful words. And that words is a highlight to be understood as the wisdom from heaven, as the manifold wisdom from heaven, that in that very specific words Jesus uttered and people did not understand. All, even in our present today, so many religions, 50,000 or plus religions, because of different kinds of teaching, different kinds of doctrines, different kinds of fundamental doctrines of all religions throughout the whole world. They did it according to their thoughts of men, commandments of men, and teaching of men, because they miss to understand what is the plan of salvation's light all about, from Genesis down to Malachi, and from Matthew down to Revelation. All people in this world are ignorance of the plan of salvation's light. That's why this is the high time for you to listen about my re-echo to you, because nobody understood what is the plan of salvation all about and how to save when Jesus comes, how to welcome Jesus, and how to claim Jesus, that you are a man of God, you are the people of the supernatural power, and the people that God wants to be saved. That's why Jesus uttered the word when he was here on earth. because of the ignorance, because of the heartache and stiff-necked sinners. Even Jesus expounded everything about the poems of the coming of the Messiah. And Jesus said, I am He. You listen to me. You understand my words. You study about me and learn of me. But people did not understand that Jesus said, I am He. And the Father up there said also, when Jesus was in figuration period, together with Moses and Elias, and the apostles, Peter, James, and John, when Jesus was recognized by the Father, when the Father said, He is my Son, whom I please listen to Him. For Him, you hear to Him. Just hear Him. Just listen to Him. That was the word of Jesus. When Jesus transferred, I mean, the figuration of the light in the face of Jesus when they went in mountain, and Elias showed to them. So Jesus heard also the Father saying, He is my Son, hear Him. That's why Jesus said, I am He, learn of me. But the people did not understand. So hard, their mind very, very away from the teaching of the light brought by Jesus to them about the interpretation of His coming, about the interpretation of the purpose of Jesus, why He came from heaven, touched the earth for a great purpose and a very important purpose to be learned and to be understood by the sinners, because His coming is purposely for the saving direction of the sinner, just to save the sinner from the damnation of the lake of fire because of the wages of sin. So Jesus uttered the word saying, listen this word. Please, all of you, my viewers, understand this teaching. Jesus uttered this word when He was here on earth. He said in this manner, when I come again, can I say faith in this earth? And that was the very particular words, and very important words that Jesus uttered when He said, when I come again, I can say faith in this earth. Because even faith, they do not know what is the meaning of faith. Even faith, they do not know what is the direction of faith. Even faith, they do not know all the apostles, all the Israelites, all the Gentiles, they didn't understand. They did not understand what is faith all about as far as the light of the plan of salvation is concerned. So this time, as we go along with our interpretation about the writing of Paul expounded in the book of Romans. This is the very beginning of the light expounded of Paul. And the highlight of the foundation of the thoughts, the highlight of the foundation of the learning poems, the highlight of the foundation of the direction of the light of the plan of salvation started here in the book of Romans. So this time, let us continue interpret Romans chapter 13. Diri na ta sa Romans chapter 13. So, musugod ta mga kaigsunan. Ingon niya diri sa Romans chapter 13, na context nga nagaingon, obey the commandments. Please, open your Bible, your King James Version. Open your King James Version, Romans chapter 13. The context of this chapter known as obey the government. Ngano man, gibutang dire ang context sa mga scholars when they translated from Greek to English. The context says, obey the government. Why? You know, the Bible is always in a spiritual direction. No flesh, no worldly mind to be included in our concept. That time that we open the Bible, we should be empty of self and concentrate our mind spiritually level and understand all the texts, all the chapter and every verses that we read, understand everything spiritually level connected to heaven without flesh and without worldly mind or worldly concept. We should be empty of self. What I mean, empty of fleshly feeling, fleshly mind, fleshly mindset, and fleshly brain. When we were, since the start, we were opening the Bible, studying the Bible, it should be empty of self and concentrated spiritually level, understand the Bible spiritually. So, the context says, obey the government. Why is it that there is already word government in the Bible? You know, the whole world has a government according to the different countries establishing their own government and sovereign, their sovereignty. And the term there is government. United States government. All country in the Far East government. Middle East countries in the Middle East government. And Europe, countries in Europe government. Why government? Because all the knowledge supposedly in the whole world, if only that Adam and Eve did not fall to sin, kung wala lang sila nagpakasala, si Adan o si Eva, the government in the whole world is not different from each other. If Adam and Eve did not fall to sin, there is no government in China, government in America, government in Europe, government in Middle East, government in these Asian countries. No. If Adam and Eve did not committed sin at first in the Garden of Eden, the government is universal. Only one government formed by the Lord, the government of heaven. That's why the context here in the write-up of translation from Greek to English says, obey the government. And this government is an original government known as the wisdom from above, the dominion of the kingdom of heaven, the only government, the only original government, and that government is spiritually established in a spiritual level up there in heaven. Kung wala lang ang tao nakasala, walay panggoberno nga kanya-kanya diri sa yuta. Ang goberno sa langit, ag ang goberno diri sa earth, isara during the time. And Christ was there in the Garden of Eden, forming the thought and the concept and the virtues and the principle and all direction. Only one in the Garden of Eden, the government based in the principle of the Ten Commandments, which is the character of Christ. That is the only government established here on earth. If Adam and Eve did not committed sins since the start. Kung wala lang sila nagpakasala since the start, wala unta daghang mga panggoberno sa tibuok kalibutan o kanya-kanya ang mga nasod, kanya-kanya ang mga prinsipyo, kanya-kanya ang mga interest, kanya-kanya ang mga worldly direction of all governments. Tungod sa sala, many governments established and formed in every countries because of sin. Because every individual using their flesh of their own interest to govern, to have power, to have worldly pleasure, to own the pleasure of the world, of their different interests, because of the power of the world succumbed by the devil and established to the whole parts of the four corners of the world. And Satan controlled all the mind of the people to establish the fleshly manner, the fleshly direction, the fleshly concept, because of the power of the brain to own their power forming the government in a worldly direction. Satan conquered the whole world, and Satan's program to establish all the different countries with their own government in order to deceive their minds, to detour their minds, to make crook direction in their minds, to paralyze their minds and forget the Ten Commandments, forget the Lord, and forget all the write-ups in the plan of salvation, thought and learning poems, and all the principle and teaching of the remedial system known as the plan of salvation in the manifold wisdom of God. Satan wanted to destroy it using the mind of the human being. Satan controlled the mind of the human being, injected all the worldly direction, injected all the fleshly direction, injected all the satanic direction to the mind of the people. And they didn't mind What is the Bible all about? What is the truth behind the plan of salvation? And Satan uses the Bible to destroy the mind of the people. Satan uses the direction of the Bible in a detour direction. He detour the truth because Satan uses all the philosophy of human thinking. That's why Paul said, beware of the devil's workers because of the teaching of men, the commandment of men, and the thoughts of men. Because all people, they are no importance anymore. People of no importance in the sight of the Lord, except this individual who study correct and true interpretation of the Bible truth. Ang punto nako, ang tibuok nga naa sa tibuok kalibutan nga may gitawag religion, Satan establishing religion to them. Satan is the author of religion because religion is not discussed in the plan of salvation to be the part of the light of the plan of salvation. No! Satan is the author to establish religion so that in that manner, in a slight direction, slightly, as if when you talk about religion, Satan cuts up that you are talking about spiritual level, but it is in a detour direction. It is in deception direction. Si Satanas, gigamit niya ang religion. Aron engnon, nga Diyos nun ang mga tao, kay naay religion. But actually, that is a trick of Satan. That is a trap of Satan. That is a snare of Satan. That is a patibong ni Satanas. Nga tao tanan mag-establish og religion. That's why naay mga Muhammedanism, naay mga Christianism, naay paganism, naay what? Muhammadanism. In Middle East, they have their own very popular religion about Quran and Muhammad's teaching. And all religions throughout the whole world, so many religions. In fact, Catholic is not the first religion. I remembered the preaching of Brother Eli Soriano. He discussed the original religion, so many religions before Catholic. He discussed and explained. He plus to the YouTube channel of Brother Eli Soriano before, when he was still on his program about the revelation of his teaching. Gidiscuss niya ang tanang religion. And that was the creation of Satan. So many religion before the Catholic religion came out. So many religion first arises. And I remember the YouTube where Brother Eli Soriano, when he was still alive, with his program in YouTube channel. So many religion. That was the starting of the devil forming all religions. finally, the Catholic Church started preaching Christianism. The Vatican wanted to Christianize the whole world through their teaching. But the direction is not in the right direction of the light of the plan of salvation. Because their teaching is based on their traditional practice too. And more of their teaching in Christianity direction is the direction of the council of the Pope. From the council of the Pope, not from the council of the Bible. And they twist the truth from the real truth in the Bible. They twist it. You know that? How they interpret the Bible very far from the light of the plan of salvation. How they teach the people from their own style of teaching because of their counsel from the Pope and because of their traditional practice. The Bible became only, at least, the Bible became only a reference to call people as Christian. That's all. You are Christian because you believe Christ here in the Bible. That's all. And they do some activities which is not sanctioned or streamlined to the teaching of the Bible. They have so many activities putting up in their concept and teach to the people in a very crook direction as far as the light of the Bible is concerned. Even their preaching is not in the direction about the light of the plan of salvation, true and correct interpretation. Nothing in their teaching. All religions throughout the whole world, from paganism, modern, what is that? The teaching of original religion of the Chinese people. Buddhism. The Buddhism. What else? All other, before Catholic teaching, all religions all throughout the whole world established by the devilish direction. Believe me, as long as their teaching is not streamlined and sanctioned and anchored to the light of the plan of salvation, they are all belong. They belong, all of them, in the direction of Satan's teaching. That's why I said all of them belong to the right hand of Satan's ministry. Because they make their own teaching, they make their own direction. That's why Paul said, beware of the thought of men, teaching of men, commandment of men, religion of men. In that manner, if we will interpret that nowadays, although Paul did not say religion of men, but I uttered it the way I expound nowadays the situation, the scenery, and the picture of our world today. So Satan is very wise. And Satan nowadays is like a roaring lion. He knew pretty well that the end of the world is very near. We are closer and closer to the end of time. And Satan knew that bitter. And all of us, Satan wanted to go with him into the surer punishment prepared for him from the light written here in the right up of Paul. So every individual who did not understand the light of the plan of salvation, every individual who did not study the real truth here in the right up of Paul, every individual, if they did not understand Paul, because the right up of Paul, according to Peter, Saint Peter, the right up of Paul or the message of Paul in his writing from Romans down to Hebrew, according to Peter, 2 Peter, the right up of Paul is hard to be understood because it is unlearned since Paul's received the revelation of the plan of salvation and he expounded it in his messages when he was still alive and he wrote it here in the book from Romans down to Hebrew because the scholars translated the scroll of the Bible's truth and so it became book bound and from Genesis to Malachi and from Matthew to Revelation. This is how God preserved the truth. God preserved the preaching of the apostles. God preserves the preaching of the prophets. And God preserved the preaching of Paul especially. Because Paul received the light of the plan of salvation when Christ was there already in heaven above. He called Paul to give all the explanation and the interpretation of the light of the plan of salvation for the last time. Somehow the people will learn the truth here in the Bible truth. First, discover the right up of Paul and understood Paul's teaching, Paul's right up. And if you understood everything about the light that Paul expounded, then you will interpret the whole light of the plan of salvation from Genesis down to Malachi and from Matthew down to Revelation. You will understand everything about the direction of the light of the plan of salvation. But first, study the right up of Paul. Muna sa kalalom ang teaching sa Bible nga wala maintindihi sa tibuok kalibutan. Muna nga gina-expound ko ni sa inyo pod ang ako natunan true and correct interpretation in a true theology. Theology means study about God. And this is the way in one direction how to study the Bible. Because religion, every religion, their minister, their leader in the church, their pastor or minister in the church, they went up to the pulpit and lectern and shouted of their own interpretation from the flesh, of their own interpretation from the power of the brain in a fleshly manner, of their own exaltation of their own selves, showing to the congregation, to their followers, that they are minister, they are pastor, they are priest, they are revivalist, but actually, their direction, revivalist of the devil, pastor of the devil, priest of the devil. Why? Because they are not in the right direction because they didn't understand and very ignorance the real truth and light of the Bible expounded by Paul. First of all, they did not understand Paul's right up. and Paul's teaching, how Paul's expounded the truth of the plan of salvation. Light. That is the real scenery of the world today because of Satan power. Satan succumbed the whole world. The only ultimate purpose of Satan is to destroy the human being. And that's all. The only ultimate purpose of Satan is to destroy the whole generation of Adam and Eve. Even since the start, when he tempted Eve and destroyed them, removed their robe, which is the righteousness of the law. And from that time on, Satan became victorious to destroy the whole world. And that is the ultimate purpose of the devil, to destroy the human being when Jesus comes. His word uttered here when he was here on earth. When I come again, can I say faith in this earth? Because they do not know what is the wide and deep and high spiritual level, the meaning of faith. They do not know. Ako na, ginasigi ko na nag-explain ang faith, pero ang gahi sa mga alimpatakan, aning klase nga mga magwawali, nga ginadisib ang tibok kalibutan, gigamit na ni Satanas ang ilang tibuok nga konsepto, ang tibok nila nga mindset, ang tibok nila nga brain power, gigamit na ni Satanas kay dili gid sila maminaw nga ang pagtuo naa diri sa right up ni Paul ngayon na intindihon og wala nila gitagaay atensyon, wala nila gitagaig balor, wala nila gitagaig value nga tun-an what is faith all about, what is law, grace, and covenant all about, what is love, faith, and obedience all about, what is godliness all about, what is fullness of time and fullness of God's teaching. They don't know that. They don't know even what is Genesis 3:15 about the direction of God's workmanship. They do not know that. Even they do not know what is the mystery of Christ beyond the plan of salvation. And they do not know what is manifold wisdom of God as far as dispensation of grace. Those terminologies, including the righteousness by faith, they were ignorance how to interpret it, true and correct interpretation in a deep direction, in a deep study, and in a deep manner of concept from the power of God. The human being is very hard. Did you remember the time of Noah? God is very concerned of the situation of the world. God is very concerned of the lifestyle of the human being. God is very concerned of the generation of Adam and Eve. God called them victorious people, but God is very disappointed of their expression of their life as a flesh, based on a fleshly manner. That's why God finally gikalis niya ang gantangan. He told Noah, Noah, I cannot hold on my temper. I am already discouraged. And I regretted that I created human being. I created man. You read the Bible in Genesis. God regretted that He created man because of their violence act, because of their corruption act. So God sent the flood and told Noah, you and your family shall be saved, will be saved, including the some animals that I wanted to be preserved inside the ark. You and your family only will be saved because I will leave to you the covenant. Ibilin ko sa inyo ang covenant. Kamu lang ang keep sa covenant nga pamilya kay ang tanan ako na nga irison. And Jesus said, I will erase all the creeping creatures creeping on this earth except you, Noah, and your family. I will leave to you the covenant. And that covenant is the plan of salvation from heaven touched the earth. And you do not know that because your theology is very poor. You are not in the direction of a correct and true theology, meaning study about God. You do not know how to study about God, and you do not know what is God in its infinite power. You do not know what is God in its powerful supernatural power. You are ignorant of the light of God's plan, especially the rebelled uh, light, the rebelled news, good news to Paul. You are ignorance of the light of the plan of salvation rebelled unto Paul. You do not know that. That's why God someday Jesus someday like Pilate. That's why Paul always mention Pilate here in his write up. Someday Christ like Pilate, and Poncio Pilato said, I will wash my hands because I don't want to be contaminated of this hard-headed person who accuses Christ, although Christ has no sin. During that time, Christ had no mistake, but they still pointing their fingers, all their fingers, 10 fingers, pointing to Jesus to be crucified. So Pilate washed his hand because he don't want to be contaminated of their hard-headed person, of their being stiff-necked person, of their being high pride, great pretender, hypocrites, following their own lust of the flesh in their heart because of fleshly direction. So Jesus was crucified with the demand of the sinners, like these religions all throughout the world. They wanted to crucify Jesus Christ again because of their worldly teaching of the religion, because of their satanic style of making a religion. Because religion is a program of the devil to destroy the whole human being. Okay, diri na ta. Ipadayon ta ang kuman o sugo sa context nga gaingon, obey the government. Because the government here is pointing to the government of heaven, touched the earth in person of Jesus Christ, and Jesus Christ controlled the whole concept of the dominion in heaven because of godly government, because of government in heavenly form there in heaven. And that government touched the earth because of the plan of salvation in person of Jesus Christ. when he fulfilled the plan, the action plan from heaven. He fulfilled, and that so-called dominion from heaven, the government of heaven, touched the earth because of this so-called action plan from heaven, specifically, purposely, to save the lost soul. That's why the principalities and power of the heavenly places, they wanted to rescue the image of God, which is the human being who are hard-headed and stiff-necked. Human being is hard-headed and stiff-necked being created by the Lord. But we have still chance because the Lord said, I preserve 7,000. I preserve 7,000 according to the write-up of Paul. I preserve 7,000 who did not bow din Paul their knee to bow to Baal. Meaning, dili worldly ang ilang pagtuon, dili direksyon sa mga religion nga gisakom na ni Satanas. Munang punto diri ni Paul. Jesus preserved 7,000 who did not fall their knee to Baal. So, may panahon pa nga ang tao gitagaan pa chance sa Ginoo. Gitawag na sa write-up ni Paul, propitiation sa English, meaning pabor. Gitagaan pa pabor. On condition to learn hard, to study hard, and to interpret through correct interpretation pointing to the higher form, spiritually label, the write-up of Paul. Mao nang chance kung mahimo magtuon tanan sa write-up ni Paul o intindihon ang write-up ni Paul deep, lalom, spiritually label, pointing to the higher form, connected to heaven. Mao na ang punto diri sa propitiation, pabor. Nana mabasa sa Romans 3:25. Muna ang pinaka nindot nga teksto para sa plano sa kaluwasan nga ma-elaborate ang light about the blood shedding of Christ. Nga wala maintindihi ani mga balo-balo nga mga magwawali nga nagapataka na lang religion, gapataka na lang leader sa religion because religion is a big business detoured by Satan and made by Satan to destroy the human being. Okay? Dire na ta sa 13, ingon niya, obey the government. Verse 1. Start na ta sa verse 1. Let every soul be subject unto the higher powers. Mauna siya ang obey the government. Gidiscuss ko na nga, ang dominion sa langit, the government of heaven, toucheth the earth. When Paul wrote about the government here, it's not the government of the whole country in this earth. This is the dominion in heaven touched the earth. That's why in verse 1, Paul said, listen, ingon niya sa verse 1, let every soul be subject unto a higher power. Unsa man ang higher power? Spiritually label, God's government. Muna siya, ang lalom nga pagsabot ani, let every soul be subject unto a higher power. Ngano every soul man? Kung basahon tang episode chapter 3, the principalities and power of heavenly places, verse 9. The principalities and power of heavenly places, their intent that the church or people should know this truth, should know this light, should know this good news. That's why Paul wrote in chapter 13 of Romans, he said, let every soul be subject unto the higher powers. He is talking about Every soul. Every soul. Romans chapter 13 verse 1. Reciprocal is Episo chapter 3 verse 9. Mao na ang gina-expound ni Paul, ginapadako niya ang light aron maintindihan sa katawhan. Pagsugod niya sulat dire sa Romans chapter 13 verse 1, sa sige niya nga sulat digto na abot sa Episo, digto gihapon gipadako ni Paul. Ingon sa Episo, the heavenly places, the principalities, and all heavenly places, they intend that the church should know this because Paul, the starting point in Romans, the highlight in Romans, the foundation of the thought and the light that Paul expounded in the book of Romans was already what I mean. He did it, expounded and expounded and explained it until he reached Episo, the book of Episo, chapter 3, verse 9. He repeated the thought when he said, all the principalities and power of heavenly places, all the people or the church should know this thought, should know this light, should know this manifold wisdom of God. And this is the light that Paul wrote when he received that revelation of that light, the light of the plan of salvation. Mao na si Paul sulti gikan sa iyang foundation sa Romans, ginapadako aron masabtan yun. Paingon na sa Episo, nag-ingon na pud si Paul nga ang intention sa heavenly places, all the principalities, meaning all the members of the Godhead, they wanted or they tends or intends their intention that the people should understand, study this light of the plan of salvation known as the manifold wisdom of God. And nobody knew this except the teaching of Dr. Tumanday, Doctor of Divinity, and Doctor of Theology, where I was one of his student when Dr. Tumanday discussed this about the true and correct interpretation of the plan of salvation known as the real truth. True interpretation of the real truth from heaven revealed unto Paul. So his concentration in his teaching here in the write-up of Paul and follow-up from Genesis to Malachi and Matthew to Revelation according to the light given to Paul, he follow up in his teaching how to interpret and how to accept the truth and how to understand and study deep about this truth. Mao na ang Doctor of Divinity and Doctor of Theology nga ako na my privilege to be one of his student during my time in college when I took this course, so-called theology course, meaning study about God. Nagkakataon ng amo nga professor, ang amo department head known as Doctor of Divinity and Doctor of Theology, ga-undergan siyang classes. Munang naintindihan ko pagbutang niya sa iyang subject, law, grace, and covenant, love, faith, and obedience, gikuha ko dayon. I took that subject. Then, follow up, another semester, follow up, another semester. I always under the class of Dr. Tumanday known as Doctor of Divinity and Doctor of Theology. That's why I can recall everything. And this time, I did this to re-echo to you because my mind is always questioning. And I am very guilty if I cannot do this to re-echo to you what those things that I have learned about the true and correct interpretation of this Bible truth, especially in the write-up of Paul known as the true revelation or the light of the plan of salvation, how to interpret it true or correctly, to be understood, to be preached, to be shared to all people of this world. Munang gusto ko unta, ang tanan nga mga religion kunuhay, nga religion na ni Satanas. Dapat maintindihan nila nga ang teaching sa religion, dili na mao, kay wala na na-angkored, wala na na-streamline, wala na ma-establish sa tinuod nga concept, sa plano sa kaluwasan, kanang mag bla 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 sila sa babaw sa pulpito, nga wala gyud na pulos, because heaven is not accepting that. All their preaches throughout the whole world, those religions, God, the member of the Godhead, or Jesus there in heaven, he don't want to hear that. Pastor preaching in their pulpits of so many religions, 50,000 religion all throughout the world, standing in their pulpit and shouting about their topic, about their counseling. Paul said that is counseling of human thought. That is a teaching of human thought. That is a commandment of human thought. And that is the light from the human thought, which is detoured by the devil, captured by the devil, injected by the devil, and snare of the devil. Those preacher preaching their fundamental doctrine in every religion, standing in front of the pulpit with their thousands of congregations or million of congregation. Butangan nila daghan nga microphone, singgit ang ilang leader, singgit ang ilang president, singgit ang ilang minister, singgit ang ilang church pastor, singgit ang ilang elders. Diha dayon. Kay may conference man sila. So, million ang gapaminaw, thousand ang gapaminaw sa pulong ni Satanas nga dili mao ang plan of salvation's light. Mao na sang tinuod nga picture diri sa tibuok kalibutan og ang ato makita sa tibuok kalibutan as far as claiming Christianity, belief. Kuno mga Christian, kuno gatoo sa Bible, kuno ang ilang Diyos si Jesus, but actually Jesus will say when He come, depart from me, I knew you not, doers of iniquity. You called me master and God, but you obey me not. You obey Satan. So, your master is Satan, not me. Depart from me, doers of iniquity. Mabasa na sa Mateo. Kamo nga mga preacher sa tibuok kalibutan, as long as the Bible is concerned, the truth in the Bible is concerned, the real direction of the true correct interpretation of the Bible is concerned, ang inyo mga sinultihan dili na mao. Kay naghimo-himo kamo sa inyong kaugalingon nga tot, gitudloan yung Ginoo. Dili kamo musalig sa pulong sa Ginoo. Kay naghimo-himo kamo sa inyong mga direksyon nga learning point kunuhay, topic kunuhay, emosyonal kunuhay, hilak-hilak ang mga nagapaminaw nga mga brethren because Satan is doing it. Mao na ang gusto ni Satanas. So gigamit niya mga pastor nga mao nang buhaton aron dito riyang kamatuoran, aron sakom niya ang tibuok nga human being into the lake of fire. Mao nang style ni Satanas. Murag reliyoso gi kuno kaayo, mga devoted gi kuno kaayo, mga Diyos nun gi kuno kaayo. Sa Pilipinas pa may pananampalataya. Asa ka makakita sa Bible nga ang Bible nag-ingon nga kung may pananampalataya ka, Diyos nun ka. Ang Biblia gasulti lang, read the Bible, interpret the Bible, interpret all the chapter of the Bible, interpret the verses of the Bible, and edify the truth about the learning points of every verse in the Bible, then share to the people, and the Lord will accept you.
Mao na sang tinuod diri sa Bible. Wala nagingon magsaka ka topiko, maghimo kang topic ug maghimo kang minister, magtawag kag mga daghang pastor, mga liman, mga elders saka sa pulpito, maghimog topic ug magwali. Wala mo ginasunod ang direksyon sa Bible. Read the Bible, interpret the verses of the Bible, the words of the Bible, edify to the people and share to the people all what you have read and understand all the direction of the Bible. Truth! Interpret true correct, pointing to the higher form spiritually level, connected to heaven, then preach to the people. That's all. Do not make your own topic because if you make your own topic, you want to teach God. Gusto mo tudloan ang Ginoo kay naghimo-himo kag imong concept, naghimo-himo kag imong mindset, nga mindset ni Satanas, concept ni Satanas. Munang sayop sa tibuok kalibutan. Kunuhay, may religion, may pastor, og nagwali-wali sa babaw sa ilang pulpito kay naghimog topic nga topic ni Satanas, concept ni Satanas, mindset ni Satanas, perception ni Satanas. Kay gigamit nilang ilang unod nun og ang power sa ilang brain nagsinggit-singgit sa pulpito. Ang ingon sa Biblia, basaha ang Bible, i-interpret ang mga verses sa Bible, og i-defy maayo, og i-preach maura. That's all. Read the Bible, interpret all the verses in the Bible in a true correct interpretation, edify it, and then share to the people, teach to the people, preach to the people. That's all. Do not put your own topic because Satan is teaching you how to preach as if direction is heaven, but actually detoured the light of the plan of salvation, and your direction is Satan's home. Where is the home of Satan? The world. And what is the ending of the world? Lake of fire. And that is your home with Satan. Not home over there. Heaven is our home, not Satan's home. Okay, diri na ta sa pagpadayon sa verse 1. Ingon niya, let every soul be subject unto the higher powers. Tanan kita kinanglan magsabot sa plano sa kaluwasan. Tanan! Gitawag na ni Paul manifold wisdom of God. Read chapter 3, verse 10 of Episo. So gisugura na ni Paul sa Romans sa iyang light nga ginasulat o ginawali. Morning foundation niya. Samtang gasulat sa daghan libro, gina-expound niya, hatagan niya og edify thought. He edified aron yun masabtan mao na ang ka-sharp sa power nga naa sa genius mind ni Paul as finite mind. Okay? Padayon ta. For there is no power but of God. That is the government. In the write-up of context says, obey the government. So Paul explained here in verse 1, he said, continuation, for there is no power but of God. Mao nang government, power of God. Obey the government of God. The powers that be are ordained of God. You see? Magnify na po ni Paul. Gi-edify maayo ni Paul. Ngano nag-ingon man si Paul nga, for there is no power but of God. Dayon gi-edify niya the powers that be are ordained of God. Powers of God, but powers be ordained of God. Kita mo na ka-complicated ang statement ni Paul? Mo nang ingon ka mo nga, si Paul is complicated. Si Paul is controversial. Kay dili man mo kasabot sa scholarly thought of Paul. Ingon ni Paul dire, for there is no power but of God. Complicated. Next sentence, ingon niya, the powers that be are ordained of God. So ang inyong una-una, Yan naman sa Ginoo. I-ordain pagit sa Ginoo. Ang power, powers, but of God. Then, power, ordain of God. Iya sa Ginoo power, i-ordain pagit sa iya sa Ginoo nga. Iya naman power, ordinahan pagit niya. Mo na inyong pagsabot. Ang punto diri ni Paul, kung nasabtan mo na ang tinuod nga light of the plan of salvation touched the earth in person of Jesus Christ, that is already the government. Why? No government shall exist without the law, because the law is amenable to order and peace. So Christ touched the earth as a government from heaven because Christ is the law. Muna ingon sa Biblia, ang light nga gi-expound ni Paul. Christ himself is the law. And the law is Christ himself. Muna sang government from heaven established in the principle and virtue of the law, which is Christ or God. And that law is the government from heaven touched the earth. That's why Paul said, for there is no power but of God. Si Christ, mo ng government. Because government established by Christ in His character, amenable to order and peace. So the government here is Christ, the power of God, which is Christ. Okay? The powers that be ordained of God. Unsa na po nang namin ni Paul dira? Complicated kaayo, no? The power which is the power of God. And continue. The powers that be are ordained of God. So complicated. Ang Ginoo mo ng power, siya ng government. Then mag-ordain na po siya sa iyang government. Dili na mao ang namin ni Paul. Ingon niya, the powers, plural na powers, that be are ordained of God. Ambot pasabot ni Paul, if you have all the light of the plan of salvations, through correct interpretation of the light, then you are a powerful. Many of us will become powerful, ordained by the Lord to preach, ordained by the Lord to edify, ordained by the Lord to share to the people, ordained by the Lord. That power or light from heaven, which is the government from heaven. What? Law is amenable to order and peace. If we have that power, we have that peace in order in our maintaining of our lives as Christian, and we are the government subject in the dominions of heaven. Because government means order and peace involve the people, involve the sovereignty of the people and the sovereignty of God. We are in the government of God to be subjected, to obey the virtues and the principalities and power of heaven, which is the government of God, that we should know the people. We are in the sovereignty of God's power, subject to obey as people under the domain of that law, which is peace and order, and amenable to peace and order, because we are the government sovereignty. Did you understand? That is a very deep explanation of the plan of salvation, which people did not understand so much spiritually level when they read the Bible. Ang ginamendi rin ni Paul, ingon niya, for there is no power but of God. Basahon ta usab, ingon niya, let every soul be subject unto the higher powers. Unsa man ang higher powers? kanang government sa heaven nga no government shall exist without the law because the law is amenable to order and Christ is the law and the law is Christ. So the government established in heaven is there in Christ as the law. Amenable to order and peace. So Paul said, for there is no power but of God. Mao na siya si Christ ang power nga panggoberno sa langit. Munang punto ni Paul. There is no, ingon niya, for there is no power but of God. Mao na si Christ ang government nga power. Ingon niya dayon din the powers that be are ordained of God. Because we are a part of the government of God as Christ is the government or the law for peace and order, the people are subject of the government. That's why there is no government without the people because government is amenable to order and peace of the sovereign of the people. Mao na sang meaning aning lalom kayo. We are a part of the government of heaven. Sana kung dili lang ta hard-headed and stiff-neck. Lisod kayo kaintindihon kung wala ka background sa light and true interpretation of the plan of salvation. Okay. Padayon na ta. Verse 2. Whosoever therefore resisted the power. Okay? Si Paul iya gina utingkay nga aron ta mamaster. Mao nang gitawag masteral. Ibalik-balik balik-balik aron mamaster sa utok sa finite mind nga very hard to understand. Stiff-neck. Tengko yan sa pagsabot. Okay, ingon niya dire sa verse 2. Whosoever therefore resisted the power. Ang sambot niya pasabot. Ang bisan kinsa nga makaintindi gyud, maka-absorb gyud. Definitely, iya gyud utok-utokan pag-study og makuha niya ang learning points. Mao nang ingon ni Paul dire nga whosoever therefore resisted the power. Kinanglan maintindihan gid nimo deep and high and deep study. Mao nang punto ni Paul, ingon niya whosoever therefore resisted the power. Magsabot gid ka, what is that power? That power is the government. Meaning what? Amenable to order and peace, which is Christ telling us, if you love me, keep the commandments. That is a powerful statement of Jesus. Because His commandment is the power in heaven. The government of heaven based on the principalities and power, which is law, the 10 commandments, which is God Himself. So, ingon niya dire, verse 2, whosoever resisted the power, mao na ang panggoberno sa langit, nga mao ang principalities and power of God, which is the principle and the virtue of the 10 commandments. The law, ingon niya, resisted, continue na ta sa sentences sa verse 2, resisted the ordinance of God. Klaro na. No government shall exist without the law. And the dominion of heaven is a government because of the law. And the law is amenable to order and peace. Basaha ang verse 2 sa tunga-tunga sa iyang sentence. Ingon niya sa verse 2, resisted the ordinance of God. So the ordinance of God based to the principle and virtues of the law, because no government shall exist without the law, because the law is amenable to order and peace, that is ordinance. Klaro na, gisabot na gini Paul. Gina-edify, gina-magnify, gina-clear. Mo na si Paul gina-pamasterya sa atoa ang thought, ang learning points, aron masabtan aning hard-headed and stiff-neck. Because Satan is already injected in our mind to detour the truth and Satan iron the truth of the human being so that human being cannot understand. So ang human being ilagi judge si Paul nga controversial, si Paul contradict, magpanulti, magsulti. Paul is controversial and Paul is contradict in his statement here in the write-up of Paul. Bogo nga bogo. Bobo. Hard to be understood, Paul, because ingon ni Peter, they didn't learn. Hard ang ilang pagsabot. Hard to be understood because they did not learn. Wala gistadihi, wala nagtuon tarong sa true and correct interpretation as far as theology is concerned, meaning study about God. Here in the write-up of Paul, the Bible. Okay, padayon ta sa iyang teaching, sa iyang sentences. Balikon ta. Whosoever therefore resisted the power of God, meaning ang nagapadayon sa pagkutkot nga lalom, muna sang resisted the power of God. Because the power of God is the teaching of the order and peace, which is the law. So ingon niya dire, resisted the ordinance of God. So the law is the ordinance because no government shall exist without the law, because the law is what? Amenable to order and peace. Ordinance. Order. Ordinance. The word order. Ordinance. The root word order. So, the law is amenable to order and peace here in the government of heaven. That is the government of heaven. Okay? And they that resist shall receive to themselves what? Damnation. Okay? And they that resist shall receive to themselves damnation. Why? Ingon ni Paul, and they that resist shall receive to themselves damnation. Okay? Unsa man ang bot pasabot? Unsa man ang bot pasabot ni Paul? Murag nasad contradict. Kung dili nato masabtan, ingon niya, the, and that they that resist shall receive to themselves damnation. Why? Ingon niya dire, ato basahon usab. Whosoever therefore resisted the power, resisted the ordinance of God, and they that resist shall receive to themselves damnation. Kay kung dili nimo maintindihan ang light, og nagpadayon ka sa imo nga kagustuhan, you resist sa imong kagustuhan, nga dili mo na intindihan ang teaching sa power of the government, which is in the center of the law, and that law is Christ or God. Ingon niya diri sa to, and they that resist shall receive to themselves damnation. Okay. Ako I always base to the interpretation of the meaning of the terms. Damnation means what? Kung ga-resist ka gyud sa imong kaugalingon nga interpretasyon og imo pirmi ginasalikway ang tinuod nga teaching sa Holy Spirit, ginatandog unta ang imong kasing-kasing, pero gahi man, hard-headed man, stiff-neck man, imo lang ginabaliwala. Ingon diri ni Paul, And they that resist shall receive to themselves damnation. Ngano man, because the wages of sin is damnation into the lake of fire. So, kung imo gid i-resist ang imong kaugalingon sa imong kaugalingon nga unod nga resistance sa imong unod nga pagsabot, paingon ka gyud sa kalaglagan. Basahon ta ang verse 3, ingon niya. For rollers are not a terror of good works. You see? Rollers. Ikaw nga mga leader, mga rollers, mga head. Ingon niya. For rollers are not a terror to good works. Kinsa man ang mga head sa panggobyerno. Si Paul nagtudlo na pud siya sa panggobyerno. Mga head, mga leaders sa panggobyerno. Dili terrors of good works. Naghatag lang si Paul og concept nga learning points basta leader gani dili gina sila ganahan sa mga ga-against sa good works. Mayong buhat. Dili sila terror, meaning ang ilang concept sa leaders always direction good. Mo nang punto ni Paul. But to the evil, ingon niya, mao na iyang gusto sa yawa nga ang maayo itwist nga mahimong dautan. That is the will of the devil. The good rollers or the rollers or leader in general. Ingon niya, are not a terror of good works. Dili sila gusto nga imo dauton ang maayong buhat. The rollers are not a terror of good works. So, leaders, you should always appreciate and consider good works. What is good works? The light of the plan of salvation is intention to do good works to the direction of the requirements of the light of the plan of salvation. Always good works. What is that good works? You cannot express good works without obeying the 10 commandments. Because of thou shalt not, thou shalt not, thou shalt not. If it is thou shalt not in the words of the 10 commandments, that is always pointing to good works. Good works. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not bow any graven images. That is pointing to good works. That's why Paul said, for rollers are not a terror to good works. Are not terrors to good works. Kung ikaw isa ka leader, kung ikaw isa ka leader, ingon niya, dili gyud ka mag critical sa mayong buhat kung dili i-appreciate mo maayo o i-defy mo maayo nga mag-multiply pa ang mayong buhat. Muna sa ang punto ni Paul. Okay. Next statement, ingon niya, next sentence. Ingon niya dire, but to the evil. But to the evil. Evil is always detour the good works. Evil is always make crook the good works. Ya ibalikog. Evil always put a thing that this good work become rotten. That is the principle of the devil. Muna ingon ni Paul, but evil. Continue sa iyang sentence. Ingon niya, wilt thou then not be afraid of the power? Kuyaw kayo si Paul, no? Deep to be learned, deep to be understood, deep to study the statement or the sentences uttered by Paul, wrote by Paul. Watch out. Another sentence ingon niya. Verse 3. Wilt thou then not be afraid of the power? Unsa man ang punto ni Paul? Nya, wilt thou. Nya, wilt thou then not be afraid of the power? Then ikaw ba hinoon? Dili gi ka mahadlok sa gahom? Unsa man na ang gahom? But of God, the only power, si Jesus. Nya, dili gi ka mahadlok sa kay Jesus. Munang punto ni Paul. Unsa pa? Ingon niya sa verse 1, for there is no power but of God. Si Jesus ang power. So nangutana sa diri sa verse 3, wilt thou then not be afraid of the power? Kung nakaintindi ka sa plano sa kaluwasan, mahadlok ka gyud sa 10 commandments nga mao si Jesus. Mao na sa ka-elaborated kung naa ka wisdom sa imong mind about the truth and the light of the plan of salvation. Meaning, dili gid ka ba mahadlok sa napulo kasugo nga mao si Jesus nga dili mo tumanon, nga dili mo iobey. That's why Jesus shouted, gusto ka maluwas, bantay ang sugo. Gusto ka mahigugman ako, bantay ang sugo. Gusto ka mag-connect sa bahin nga mao si Jesus, bantay ang sugo. Gusto ka mahibalo sa gugma sa Dios, bantay ang sugo. 1 John 5:3, the love of God is to keep the commandment. Kung gusto ka mahibalo sa power nga maong gugma, ang love sa Ginoo maong gugma. O kanang love, mao nang power sa Ginoo. Because love covereth the whole things. Love is powerful. Love is power. And love is God. God is love. Mao nang power. Kung naintindihan nyo ang buot pasabot sa mga write-up ni Paul, si Paul, hard to be understood. Okay, padayon ta. Verse 3 taghapon, ingon niya, wilt thou then not be afraid of the power? Mao nang 10 commandments, mao na si Jesus, mao nang gugma. If you love me, keep the commandments. Kay mao na si Jesus ang commandments, mao po na siyang power, mao po na siyang gugma. Mao na kalalom mag-interpret sa Bible. Nga kining mga balo-balo nga magwawali, ga bla 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 dito sa pulpito, himo silang topic, pag himo-himo sa ilang mga direksyon nga kunuhay, nindot nga learning points, emotional kayo, pahilak-hilakon ang mga brotherin, papakpakpakpakon, kay mayo kayo mag-explain, pero worldly ang direksyon ni Satanas, topic ni Satanas, preaching ni Satanas, expounded by Satan from the tip of their tongue. Because wala nila gisunod ang right out ni Paul, wala nila gisunod ang direction sa Bible sa hermeneutics teaching, true and correct interpretation. That is hermeneutics, true and correct interpretation of the Word of God. Mo nang mistake sa tibuok kalibutan nga wala malinggati aning mga katawhan nga nasakop sa mga religion, million billion of people because of different kinds of religion nga kuno nagsimba sila sa Dios, nagsimba sila sa Ginoo, nagsimba sila sa supernatural power, pero ang ilang direction power ni Satanas, dili super nga naa sa langit, ang iya nga direksyon kay Satanas sa level ni Satanas nga super, dili super nga langit nun, kung di level ni Satanas nga super nga distraction. Okay, padayon ta. Ingon niya, do that which is good. Ingon ni Paul, wilt thou not be afraid of the power? Sunod, ingon niya, do that which is good, and thou shalt have praise of the same. Self-explanatory na ni. Kaya nag-ingon sa first sentence niya, for rulers are not a terror to good works. Ang mga leader, gi-appreciate nila ang good works. Ano sa pa? Ingon niya, but to the evil, gina-detorya ang good work, gina-destroy ang good work. Doon pa dayon siya. Ingon niya, verse 3, ingon niya, wilt thou then not be afraid of the power? Mao nang 10 commandments si Jesus, mo nang power. Kinanglan gid ka mahadlok. Sunod, ingon niya, padayon, do that which is good. Meaning, padayon tuman sa balaod. Do which is good. Because when you obey the law, that is God of your direction. God of all your works. God of all your minds. God of your perception. God of your mindset. God of everything. Because the law is perfect for God direction. 10 commandments is perfect because 10 commandments is Christ for a good direction. Padayon ta. Ingon niya, do that which is good. Obey the 10 commandments because that is Jesus good. Muna sang ingon niya, do that which is good. Meaning, i-obey mo ang 10 commandments kay si Jesus na nga good. Sunod nga sentence, ingon niya, and thou shalt have praise of the same. Dayon, imo na maangkon ang pagdayig. Ang pagdayig of the same. Nga naman of the same. Kay tanan nga tao unta kung nagtuon lang sa plano sa kaluwasan, direksyon tanan pareho, the same. Pero katong nagatuon sama sa akong ginariiko sa inyo nga ako natun-an nga direksyon, mao na sang gitawag ni Paul nga the same nga direksyon sa katawhan sa Dios katong nangamatay na sama ni Paul namatay na nga mao ni ang iyang teaching, true and correct interpretation of the Bible. Kinsa pa? Ang mga apostles nga naintindihan na nila maayo ang teaching before sila namatay nga nakasulat sila sa Bible. Ang mga prophets nga ila na naintindihan tungod kay gi-explain sa ila sa knowledge from God to angels and from angels to prophet and prophet to the people. Naintindihan nila. Mao to sila. Ang ingon dire sa verse 3, ha? And thou shalt have praise of the same. Gipraise nila ang Ginoo sama ni David. Naintindihan niya ang katapusan nga light sa plano sa kaluwasan sa iyang katapusan nga kinabuhi. Gipraise siya gidayeg ya maayo ang Ginoo. The same praise because of the light of the salvation in the plan of salvation. Okay? Nga kaigsonan. Taman lang sa diri usa sa verse 3, no? Kay magpadayon ta up from verse 4 next week. Kay ang ato time nagsugod man ta alas 3, alas 4:35 na, more than 1 hour na ta. So, 1 hour lang limit ta or kapin. Dili kita magsubra nga maabot og 2 hours. Kay mo nang kondisyon sa ato nga editor. Kay lisod i-edit kung taas na. Kay busy pud sa kaayo. So mga kaigsonan, taman lang ta dire sa verse 3. I hope na intindihan nyo ang step by step nga every sentence nga ginasulat ni Paul ato na na-interpret sumala sa direksyon sa light nga gina-expound ni Paul nga ato po pod intendyon according sa true and correct interpretation kay mauna ang ako pagbasa o pagsabot tungod sa tudlo sa akong professor nga Doctor of Divinity and Doctor of Theology. Mauni pag-interpret sa light nga ginasulat ni Paul, broad, deep, and high, and very spiritual level, deep understanding. Muna pagsabot sa write up ni Paul, spiritual level, dili unod nun, dili concept ni Satanas, dili mindset ni Satanas, nga ang direksyon kalibutanon. Tungod kay, gi-improve nila ang ilang self-exaltation sa mga magwawali nga wala kasabot sa pagtuon sa plano sa kaluwasan. Pataka lang bla 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 sa pulpito aron ma-exalt nila ang ilang self-exaltation aron maingnon nga sikat sila nga preacher nga maayo sila magwali kay Diyos nun sila. Pero ang tinuod, bitaw ni Satanas. Dili Diyos nun, kung dili Satanism ang ilang style sa pagtudlo sa ilang mga sakop sa simbahan. Mga kaigsonan, diri la tataman sa verse 3, sunod nga Lunes, padayon ta sa verse 4, up, aron ato na maanam-anam og tuon ang chapter 13, kay mubo lang ni siya nga verses from verse 1 to verse 14 ra. Dali talang ni Mohaman, pero deep ang study diri nga ginatudlo ni Paul, kay ang iyang context, obey the government, which is Christ, is the law that sakom the dominion of heaven, because the law is amenable to peace and order, which is in the dominion of heaven, based to the principle and the light of the Ten Commandments, virtues, which is Christ. So mga kaigsonan, padayon ta sunod nga Lunes. Naman lang ta sa verse 3, o I hope na intindihan nyo ang pag-interpret ko, ang pagsaysay ko, nga lalom nga interpretation sa write-up ni Paul. Ngayo tatabang kanunay sa balang espiritu nga dili ta masalangisag og dili ta malitag ni Satanas og masukulan ta ang mga counterfeit ni Satanas nga iya ginaditor ang truth. Kay wala gibasa tarong ang Biblia sa mga preacher o wala nila ma-interpret hinoon, instead nga interpret lalom, giingna nila si Paul nga controversial and contradikono ang write-up ni Paul. Tanawa? Muna ngang uban dili na kayo magbasa kay Paul, basahon lang nila si Paul kung mag-coincide ang ilang topic. Dayon, pagbasa nila kay Paul nga coincide ang ilang topic, ila i-interpret ang write-up ni Paul sa unod nun nga direksyon, dili deep in spiritual level, dili. Sa ilang kaugalingon nga concept and mindset, nga nag-fit in sa ilang topic, nga gibasa nila ang text nga gisulat ni Paul, nga unod nun ang pag-interpret, dili deep and true and correct interpretation, spiritually label in a deep direction. Meaning, very explain, lalom, explain, label to the spiritual level, spiritually form. Muna nga, dili sila kalibel kay Paul, kay wala man gatudlo nila, insakto nga, instructor, og nag-guide nila. Nga ako, nag-guidean man ko sa pag-interpret, that's why, every term nga ginagamit ni Paul, ma-interpret ko ang iyang direksyon. Ma-interpret ko ang iyang light. Muna ginariiko ko sa inyo, aron dili kamo ma-destroy ni Satanas. Kaya ang tanan nga religion, those are the program of Satans and all their direction already detoured by the devil into a crooked direction, and the ultimate purpose and ultimate direction of Satan is no other than to destroy the human form, the human image, the image of God, the human being. Salamat mga kaigsonan. Sunod nga Sabado, padayon ta sa atong pagtuon diri sa chapter 13 of Romans. Kining inyong higala si Balritita sa kanginan, kita magapadayon sumala sa atong plano nga kita pod maapil sa gitawag nga selected people of God. Bisan pila lang kabuok, bisan pila lang mo kabuok nga paminaw, ang langit, thousands of angels, and the member of Godhead so happy to see you all listening and getting absorbed of the light of this write-up of Paul as the revealed plan of salvation's light to be understood by the people. As far as the writing of Paul is concerned, we ought to study hard and read hard, understanding true and correct interpretation of the Word of God. Dagang salamat, Balritita, inyong higala. Bye-bye.